I'm going to show you how to complete Mutt, a quest in Kingdom Come Deliverance II where you need to find your dog. So from the starting town, when you can free roam, it's available at the start of the game. From Troskowitz, head to this point here on the map. You'll find this guy here rummaging at a corpse. You can either sneak on up and take him out, or you can fight him. That's totally up to you depending on your playstyle. So once you've taken him out, just near the pathway, just further along there's going to be a corpse of an animal. You'll get a prompt down the bottom right there to look where the direction you need to go, and it's going to prompt you to now go speak to the herb lady. Now this is the lady you also would have visited at the very start of the game, where she helps you after that lengthy cutscene. Now once you've spoken to her, she'll give you two options for the next part of Mutt's quest. Now see the chapter links. If you really want to see where the location of Mutt is, you can actually just go straight there. Otherwise, if you want to get the most out of this game, there's some great rewards along the way with these optional missions you get to find Mutt, then stick around. Now this is the next guy we need to speak to, the guy in the tavern. So once you reach this area, look around, he'll look like this. Speak to him and he's going to give you a hint for the next location where you need to go to find your dog Mutt. Now the guy at the tavern is going to ask you to find a shepherd. So from Tarkov, just head up here and it's just right here. Speak to the shepherd. Now before you can actually get the next hint from him, he's going to ask you help to kill some wolves that are attacking his sheep. So one of his sheep, follow the dialogue to help him, and one of the sheep will follow you. He'll give some carrots. So all you need to do is just head to this spot here. It's basically in a straight line to this spot from where he was. So drop your carrot down here and basically you'll get a prompt down the bottom right again where you need to hide. It'll look to the direction where you need to hide. So just keep walking on here and you'll get another prompt down there, lurk on the wolves, and that'll pass the time. Now you want to try and cut them off if you like, so your sheep doesn't die, and then you want to get their attention and attack them. I highly recommend just waiting for them to lunge at you. When you see the shield icon, you just need to block and straight away hit, and you'll get them before they run off. So that's a good way to attack these dogs, especially in packs. You want to keep them all in front of you. Anyway, go back to the shepherd there and let him know that you've taken care of all the wolves, and you don't actually have to kill them all. There are about 3 wolves and 1 wild dog. They do run off if you take too long, but once you get the prompt to head on back, once you've slain them all, then you can head back to the shepherd. Now the shepherd's now going to go ask you to speak to the gamekeeper, and he's right here. So he won't be at that location though, the wife will be, and she'll point you into this direction to go look for his husband. So head right here on the map, and just at this big tree here is where he is. He's actually stuck up in the tree, and there's a couple of wolves down the bottom there harassing him. So deal with the wolves like you did before helping the shepherd. Wait for them to lunge at you with the blue shield appearing, quickly block and attack straight away. That's how you deal with them. Anyway, back to our friend up in the tree here. All you need to do now is carry him off to his secret camp. So I'm going to speed it up here because while you're carrying him, you're going to be walking extremely slow. So just follow where I go now and where you need to carry him. At one point he will try and talk you into going back to the tavern, but just keep heading in that northeasterly direction and that'll progress the quest. From this keg he's going to ask you to get him a drink, and then you can go help him find his horse Pepik. So now what you need to do is find Pepik. So from where you gave him that drink, behind the keg is a path here. Follow it all the way straight. There's an intersection here with some horse poop telling you to keep going straight to this point right here to the enemy camp, where you'll find some poachers who have Pepik, his horse. There are 5 guys all up. I recommend coming back at night, because if you're lucky you'll get a lot of them asleep. So while they're sleeping you'll get the option down the bottom there to take them out, and once they've been taken out you can loot them. Now obviously you don't want to slay them yet, or else their clothes will be all bloody, so make sure you loot them all first and then slay them while you've knocked them out. So there are 5 all up. I'll show you the 4 that I've taken out. So there's usually 2 asleep if you're lucky. There'll be one guy, there'll be another guy walking back and forth, and then there's another guy I'll take out. Another 2 guys further up you'll see I'll take out. And once you take these guys out, there's Pepik here. He's right in the middle between where I was just before, and there's a pathway just leading to another few guys here. And there's a nice big pot in the middle. If your hunger's high you can drink from that pot. Now also, because there's a lot of loot here, once you've dealt with all these guys you can call your horse. If you have completed the horse quest, I'll put that link in the description. But once you do, call your horse, put all your loot on the horse in case you have trouble carrying it. And once you've got that, then you can just get on Pepik and head on back to the gamekeeper. So once you've rescued the horse Pepik from those poachers and delivered him back to the gamekeeper here, just speak to him and he's going to ask you to meet him back at his house where you spoke to his wife initially. Now you can travel with him. For the sake of this guide, I'm going to make him meet him back here. So head back here where you first would have met the wife who told you to go find him, and here he is here. Speak to him, claim the reward, then you can ask him about Mutt, and he's going to put a marker on your map on where you can find Mutt. But like I said before, you can go straight to that location without doing all these quests. There just won't be a marker there, that's all. So as mentioned earlier in the guide, you can just head straight to this location where Mutt is located, and there won't be a marker though if you haven't done all the quests leading up to him. So if you want to get the full experience, please do the side quests, but it's totally up to you. Otherwise you can head straight to this location here, and you need to head your way down some rocks. Now when you get close enough, if you're on top of the cliff, sometimes you just don't have to go all the way down. You can just get close enough to the edge and it'll kick off a cutscene with you locating Mutt, and after that you're going to get that trophy achievement, a man's best friend. Now once you do find Mutt, there is a cutscene and you'll notice a cave right nearby. Just don't forget to go in that cave. At the back corner under some leaves there's some great treasure and loot. Well, I hope you enjoyed this guide. Stick around now for the cutscene as we rescue Mutt, and I really hope to see you all next time. Thanks for watching.
What? Mutt, come here. Good boy, good boy.